A lot. The profits from the candy sale have been allotted equally to the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. Banner. The banners of many countries fly outside the headquarters of the United Nations. Cliff. Standing at the edge of the cliff, she could see the waves below. Crook. I crooked my leg around the branch to keep from falling. Ensue. In his anger, he hit the man, and a fight ensued. Gap. The cows ran away through a gap in the fence. Hoard. They have a hoard of food in the basement. When sugar, coffee, and other foods were scarce, many people hoarded them. Marsh. It is not easy to cross the marsh on foot. We'd better go round it. Moan. From time to time during the night, there was a moan of pain from the sick man. The sick child moaned a little and then fell asleep. Notorious. The notorious thief was finally caught and put to prison for his many crimes. Sermon. After the guests left, Father gave a sermon on table manners to the children. Sight. The big house on the hill has one of the best sights in town. Suppress. The police suppressed the riot by firing over the heads of the crowd. Part 2. Agony. He has suffered agonies from his broken arm. Desolate. I was very desolate when my mother died last year. Everlasting. We do not want to be involved in any war. We wish for everlasting peace. Excess. Passengers must pay for excess baggage on an airplane. Gross. The gross weight of the sack of flour is more than the net weight of the flour alone. Idiot. He is intelligent, but sometimes he behaves like an idiot. Infinite. Teaching little children usually requires infinite patience. Integrate. The committee will try to integrate the different ideas into one uniform plan. Liable. He stated that he was not liable for his wife's debts. You are liable to catch a cold if you go out without an overcoat. Miscellaneous. The boy had a miscellaneous collection of stamps, stones, and many other things. Revenue. The government got much revenue from taxes last year. Trifling. The friends treated their quarrel as only a trifling matter. Part 3. Amend. The Constitution of the United States was amended so that women could vote. Architecture. Greek architecture was quite different from modern architecture. Clarify. The teacher's explanation clarified the puzzling problems. Concept. Some people still believe in the old concept that the sun moves around the earth. Dominant. John had a very dominant nature. We all did what he wanted. Edit. The teacher is editing famous speeches for use in school books. Portrait. She had her portrait painted by a famous artist. Precaution. They took heavy coats as a precaution against the possibility of cold weather. Pulse. The doctor began to measure my pulse rate per minute. Renew. I came back from my holiday with renewed strength. Transparent. The silk dress she was wearing at the party was almost transparent. Universal. It is a subject of universal interest. Everyone is interested in it. Part 4. Bullet. The captain was killed in the battle by an enemy's bullet. Congressman. Mary is very proud of her father. He is a congressman. Flake. The snow was falling on the ground in large flakes. Index. The teacher taught the pupils how to use the index of their textbook. Nuisance. Don't make a nuisance of yourself. Sit down and be quiet. Panic. When the theater caught fire, there was panic in the audience. Scramble. We scrambled up the rock for a better look at the sea. When the money fell on the floor, everyone scrambled to get some. Squeeze. She squeezed the juice out of several oranges. Strait. This ship sails through the Strait of Gibraltar, where the water is often rough. Submarine. The submarine will soon rise to the surface of the water. Vehicle. Main Street is crowded with vehicles every morning. Weave. My mother is weaving a winter sweater for me. Zinc. Zinc is combined with copper to make brass.